All right, everybody. We are back at the man cave. Got a nice video for you today. Before I get this started, I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for joining in and contributing. You guys are great. Thank you very much. So, with that all said and done, because I want to keep you guys going, I'm going to play a part of a video which I will leave the link in the description box. It is a video from a Terry Joel Jr. And having a girlfriend today is not worth it. Here's why. He's going to explain in his own reason. And I want you to understand because he doesn't say it. We're talking about modern women. So that because at the man cave, I'm very specific because I like to make sure everyone knows who I'm talking about. There are good women, but they're hidden behind the modern women who ruin everything. But here we go.
So, guys, I don't want you to throw words in my mouth. I don't want you to take things the wrong way, which I'm about to say in this video, because there's both ways that this can work and not work. And in today's topic and in today's video, I want to break down why having a girlfriend today is not worth it. That's what we're going to break down. There's also obviously ways
The bed's
where
awesome, by
having
the
a
way.
girlfriend is worth it, and I will later explain that as well. But right now, we're going to explain it this way. So, through this way of thinking and being, which is the case in most instances today, when it comes to relationships, because of this modern world we're living in today, having a girlfriend is not worth it today because if you don't give her attention, time, attention, she's going to seek it somewhere else. You guys have no
Yep.
idea what women are capable of today. There's women that I have talked to, even very, very, very recently, bro, that tell me red pill truths. Because a lot of women hide how they actually feel. Even this female herself told me, we all do this. No women will just say it, though. You know how many times I've had women, especially recently, say this shit to me? And it's the truth, bro. It's not like it was something that just blew my mind, but it's like, damn, it's really that bad.
Yes, it is. With the age of social media being at the height of where it is now, yeah, they look for attention. They will get it from anywhere. If you're not giving it to them, there used to be a time where that could work in your favor and they would change their ways. But now, they'll just get it from anyone else, especially if they have social media. They will literally go online, talk to a whole bunch of men. Maybe not want the attention with physical contact, but they like the attention. Period. The same thing that they will look at you and say, "Hey, you're looking at other girls online," but yet they have no problem when it comes down to talking to men who are gratifying themselves to their pictures on OnlyFans or Insta. The attention seeking is so bad that they will go out there and do what is necessary to get the attention of anyone else who's not you. And Lord help you if you don't give her the attention she needs, she will run to somebody else. It's much worse than it used to be back in the day. Now, like they will look for any reason just to do it because they're going to use you as the scapegoat to get away with the fact that they wanted to do something from the get go. Because the amount of people that like their profiles, and then you go around and you're like, how depressed they get when they don't get the same amount that they got last week. Oh, it's devastating, especially for women who never had it before in their lives, and this is the only form that they're getting from. They will do crazy things just to get it.
Damn. I'm not surprised, but damn. So, in this modern world we're in today, if you have a girlfriend and you don't give her enough time, attention, resources, etc., what she's going to do is seek it somewhere else. This is what this girl told me. Because if we don't feel we're getting enough of this and this, we're going to go and get it somewhere else. So it's like, the reason why this can happen is because of the world we're living in today. You
Yep.
guys have no idea how bad this is for women. It's so easy for them to get what they want today. And a lot of it is like borderline cheating. If you have an actual boyfriend, if you're actually officially in a relationship and you're seeking attention from other men, that is cheating.
Like I said before, they don't like you liking girls on Insta or watching porn, for goodness sakes. But yet, they don't see any problem going on these same platforms and showing their entire body for dudes. They have no problem with that because they're selfish and they think about themselves. They don't think about this being wrong. They'll find an excuse to justify it. You're going online for entertainment, maybe, but you're going in there for attention. That's much worse. You're getting all these guys' attention, and who knows what you're writing them. It's insane that the modern way of thinking is this is normal. But you don't consider it cheating, just like most women don't see themselves as broke. Whatever they say, whatever you say is a negative, they will find a way to turn into a positive and tell you that it's non-existent because it doesn't happen with them. They will sit here and literally say these things and make it seem like it makes sense. They'll try to make it stick so that it sticks in your head. They'll even gaslight you, for goodness sakes. But modern women are dirty women. Now, if you're some dude who just wants to get some lay, modern women are up your alley because honestly, they'll give it to you as long as you have just enough stroke. And if they got colorful hair, oh, you know who they vote for. You already know they're gonna give it up to you if you know what you're saying.
Like, it might not be sexual cheating, but it's basically cheating. Like, you're doing things with other men.
Yep.
You're getting ideas from other men.
Yep.
You're conversating with other men when
Yep.
you have a boyfriend.
Yep.
The healthiest women I know, they say it blatantly. If you approach a girl and it's like, you have this, you got a number, you got Snapchat, you got that. No, I have a boyfriend. That's healthy. Other women who don't get enough attention, I'm going to get it somewhere else, are not healthy women. How many are doing it today? A shitload.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Sorry to keep cutting the video, but like my wife has Instagram. She does that. She goes Facebook. She keeps in touch with family, but she doesn't do that Snapchat nonsense or any of that other stuff. It's toxic. She works with people who are toxic. She takes care of me. I takes care of her. She comes from the Dominican Republic, like I said before. She cooks and cleans. She was even scolded by, not aggressively, but she was scolded by her family members because she didn't make me a plate. She says, you're supposed to make him a plate. And she didn't question it. She did it. Because that type of mentality is how things go over there. Now, she still has a job. I still make more money. And even if she does, hopefully it wouldn't change anything when she wants to change her job description when our son gets older. But she goes out there and she works. And she has co-workers that she tells how she is. And they tell her, oh, well, why do you do that? Can't he do that? She says, it's my job. I like doing it. Yeah, but he's a grown man. He can do those things. I understand, but I like taking care of him. They literally try to plant an idea in her head because they want her to be as disgruntled as the rest of them. It's sad. It is so sad when you're watching these women try to corrupt a woman that doesn't want to be corrupt, and they won't stop until she's fully corrupt. It's insane. Guys try to hit on her. She's still, to this day, she's like, no, I got a boyfriend. I have a husband, or whatever. Like when back then, when she was in Dominican Republic, she had a boyfriend. She tells him, "Oh, you're mommy, this, that." Nah, I'm married. Sorry. You know, it's how it's supposed to be. You start entertaining men. Here's the thing: you will become a woman that starts entertaining the nonsense. There's something wrong with you. It's not about finding gentle ways to do it. No, I have a husband. Thank you. Goodbye. If you're married and you're going after these dudes, you're not happy in marriage, and you shouldn't be married in the first place.
I can actually respect if you reach out to a woman, you didn't know she had a boyfriend, but she has a boyfriend, she tells you that, or she just doesn't say nothing at all. That is respectable. It's like, well done. Most women today, bro, are ultra needy, ultra attention seeky.
Social
It's
media.
like, that's why it's not. This is my take on why it's not worth having a girlfriend today. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from.
Most men do.
And when it is worth it, you need a woman like that.
Yeah.
There should be no other guys in the picture. Like, you guys understand how healthy this is for human beings.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go overseas, man. I'm not talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays. I'm not talking about the Chads that get all the women. I'm talking about the 80% of men who are turned down all the time. Don't even become like the Pookie. Don't try to become the Chad. If you're gonna be a Chad for a woman that has family values. Don't go overseas. Go to this like a specific Spanish country. Go to Southeast Asia. Go to these places where family orientation is the most important thing to these women. Take your resources over there. I say don't bring them back. Eventually, one day I'm going to move and never come back and take my American money with me. But honestly, that's where your best option is. Most of these women are burnt and broken. And the ones that are not being like the modern women that we have today, they're too afraid to speak up against it, and they're going to be thrown into the shuffle. I'm telling you. You don't want to be involved with that. You don't want to deal with that.
Even for men, to weave out every other female.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't give a second of your day to any other woman on planet Earth if
Yep.
you're actually in a relationship.
There you go.
You just don't. Like, that time could be spent doing something more productive in your life.
Yep.
Or you could have been given that time and energy and attention to the female you're actually with. Either one. Because everything else is wasted energy. And let me tell you something. When you are single and you're approaching females, you're talking to different females, there's a part of you that you have to invest some. You have to invest some energy that's just going to be kind of be gone, because you have to figure out who you like, who you don't like, what's going to work, what's going to not work. So you're going to have to invest some time and some energy that's just going to veer off, and it never meant anything at the end of the day.
That energy you put into when you become a player, I mean, you're macking out there all day and you're just going in and going over and over again, and robotic like, it takes a toll on you. It's like working at a job and you work with different partners every single day. You're just asking the same questions over and over again. Hey, how do you like working here? How long you been here? You like working here? And you start realizing you repeat the same thing and you just become monotone about it. You don't even care. You just say it because you're supposed to say it. It's the same thing with dating. Like, you just say the stuff that you know is going to work, and you get what you want, you move on to the next one, then the next one, the next one. But when you have that woman, you don't want to bring that energy with you. You want to make it fresh and new, and the feelings new. You make love, and it's new, it's different. And you keep the energy going, because that's what's important. That's what I say about this. Like, you have to keep the energy and then always increase it little by little.
So that's the truth. And yeah. This is my take on why having a girlfriend today is not worth it. There's also my take on what I just explained on why having a girlfriend is worth it. And in my opinion, you should not have a girlfriend that is unhealthy. Because unhealthy women are attention seeking.
Yep.
They're very needy. They're not right in here. They're just not. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it's natural for us to want attention and shit like that, and it's just natural for us to want attention and shit like that. Like, it's just natural. You want to know what else is natural? You don't want to know what else is natural.
Yep.
But we don't do it. It's natural for us men to go and smash many different females who's attractive.
Yep.
If you want to talk about what's natural, it is natural. But it's a choice to stay committed to your lifelong partner, dummies. Just like y'all women are dummies when you're attention seeking, when you have a man. You're a dummy. That is cheating. Cause you ain't getting it. Break up with your guy. Stop doing that shit in the low. Break up with your guy. If you really feel he's not giving you no attention, he don't care about you at all, break up with him in this case.
It's monkey branching. Monkey branching. They don't want to leave because the security's there. But the new dude, his D game is on point. So you look at it as, oh, his D game is so good. And you get lost in the sauce, not realizing that his relationship is more than just how good his D is. It happens. They liked how it feels and they forget, oh, well, I need stability, but I won't leave this guy because he takes care of me. And so they go out here and they talk and they're enjoying it and they're lost in it. It was like, I never had this before. Oh my goodness. He does that. Yeah, that's what happens. And this goes both ways. If you're a man in a good relationship, if you chose to marry her, stick with her. If she's good to you, stop being an idiot, grow up, be a man, and enjoy it. The same thing goes for a woman. If you have a good man who's taking care of you, don't be like these restless women. Oh, here's the bitch. He was this and that. No. If he was abusive and this and that, be honest. Don't lie and say it because you want to excuse your bad behaviors. You know when they know that. You know when they're full of crap when they say, "Well, no one's perfect." Yeah. The honest truth is nobody's perfect. Dumb. We're all humans. Be honest and tell me what you think you did wrong. Watch and pause.
You guys want to know the truth? Most men do give their woman plenty, but it's never going to be enough for one of those unhealthy types of females. It's never going to be enough. Never. Nothing's ever enough. Just like for a man who wants to cheat, it don't matter how bad you are as a girlfriend. It don't matter how many different pairs of lingerie you have. It don't matter what you want to come up with. You want to dress like a doctor. You want to dress like a nurse, a policewoman, whatever it might be. It's never going to be enough. But guess what? To the right man, it'll be plenty enough. You will satisfy him on your own, by yourself.
Yep.
He will choose to stay committed to just you. He's not going to give any other females the time of day. Just like you shouldn't give any other men the time of day. That's what a relationship is for. If you don't want that commitment, then be single. Be for the streets. Go ahead. It's your life.
And I'm going to cut it off there. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. I'm going to end it like this. He's 100% correct. A lot of people, a lot of women don't want to just leave a relationship because of the security that they have for the original one. They didn't really want him. They married that person because they're like, oh, well, he's taking care of my expenses. And then that same guy will be taking care of all your responsibilities. And you are afraid of being by yourself to have to take care of yourself. The same thing goes to men. If you're a man and you have a good woman, don't pretend to be the good guy. Be the good guy. Be kind to her. The problem is that a lot of good guys get overlooked for the dudes who are 100% look over them and don't care. And so they go off dealing with this new dude because he checks off all the other boxes except the emotional part that gives you security, that makes you that you know that you don't have to worry about it. Him cheating on you, no. He'll cheat on you, but you like all the other stuff that he does because he's exciting and all this other stuff. And so when good guys go overseas, you want to shame them. But what you're doing actually is you're complaining of the fact that it's not fair that those guys get to go overseas. If they had just waited for me to choose them when I was done, maybe, just maybe, I would have given them a chance. No, honey, you're trying to make yourself feel better. They gave you a chance. You turned them down. They went overseas and found someone that was willing and worthy of it. My wife basically was one of those women. When I first met her, she came from Dominican Republic, so there wasn't much money there. Not once did she ever ask me for money. And that's why I gave her money to help her out when we were going out together. Not because I was tricking, because I cared for her. We saw a future. We wanted to have a future. She didn't once ask me for money. And I says, let me help you out. Because we knew we built the relationship and knew that we were planning on a relationship together. Even to this day, she doesn't ask me for money. She still goes out there, busts her butt for the family. Because you find the right one. I know there's stories of women that go there in DR and they're like, "Oh, send me money. I'm broke. My phone doesn't work," but yet they're using their phone to tell you their phone is broken. And then you go anywhere. But I'm like, the honest truth is, when you find the right woman, that's the one you take to the promised land. You build her. To this day, she still busts her butt. She doesn't sit down 1 second. Our son's a handful, and she still cooks and cleans. House is hot, and she's cooking home cooked meals every single day. We don't eat processed food. She cooks food fresh because I found the right woman. And I respond in kind and by giving her love, attention, respect, and protection every single day. And that's why I say men of value. Go get your blue books, get your passport, and leave.